Today's video is all about the PlayStation 5, so let's get into it. What's up, geeks? It's J-Law.
Hey, geeks. It's me, Nate.
And we are so excited to talk to you about all things PlayStation. But first, if you're joining us for the first time, and you're a fan of toys, collectibles, gaming, and all things Geekcentric, be sure to subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell notification so you know when our latest video drops. All right, let's get into it. It's been 7 years since we last unboxed a new generation of PlayStation. And now, the next generation is truly here, with the PlayStation 5. We've had the PlayStation 5 for about a month now, and we wanted to take a moment to give you our thoughts on what we believe to be the best PlayStation yet. Sony has truly outdone themselves with this larger-than-life console. This massive tower of black and white stands at just 15.4 inches tall. It's really the biggest console Sony has ever made. We even had a hard time fitting it into our shots. With everything from the massive vent opening to the soft curves along its removable white panels, this next generation machine looks like a piece of technology straight out of the future. And while Sony has seemingly failed to refine the scale of their console, they have succeeded in dramatically refining the UI. The menus are snappy and fast with little to no loading times. I love how the content you hover over fills the entire screen. Sony has kept it simple with an integrated store and 2 tabs, one for games and one for media. And while it takes a little getting used to, I'm digging the new control center for quickly accessing and resuming different sections within games, accessing different settings, or even seeing how much time I have left until I complete my current objective. These cards are a welcome addition that still feel a little unused, but when they work fantastically. Like getting a walkthrough video in Bugsnax or Astrobot when I get stuck, or quickly accessing my recent parties and joining in immediately. Speaking of immediately, everything is faster. Games load before you even have a moment to pick up your phone and check Instagram, and they download much faster with system support for Wi-Fi 6. The only complaint that we can really think about in terms of the hardware is the storage. As an example, Nate has 16 games loaded onto the available 667 gigabytes of space. It's a shame that as our games get bigger, the option to easily expand the storage is not available at launch. Having a 2 terabyte or even a 1 terabyte of storage would have set this console up for success. Now, to talk to you about the accessories and the amazing lineup of games, let's pass it off to Nate.
Thanks, Justin. Along with this launch, Sony has released a number of accompanying accessories to go along with its new system. We picked up the Pulse 3D wireless headset, the DualSense charging station, and a few extra DualSense controllers. Starting with the Pulse wireless 3D headset. The headset is sleek and comfortable, and it follows the same futuristic alien-like design language of the PlayStation 5 itself. When games take advantage of the 3D audio, the experience is great, especially for a headset in this price range. Not to mention, it has a great battery life, allowing for roughly 10 hours of use before charging. I do find, however, that in comparison to other 3D headsets, these ones just aren't loud enough to fully immerse yourself in the booming worlds of Call of Duty or the beat-thumping soundtrack of Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you're in the market for a pair of great wireless headphones that match the PlayStation 5 and have a budget of about $100, I'd say they're still worth considering. With the PS5, the loading times are next gen. The visuals are next gen. But so far, I've found the greatest leap forward in finding new ways to immerse myself into the worlds I love is this controller. With a brand new haptic rumble system and the unbelievable adaptive triggers, this controller needs to be held to truly understand just how wonderful it is. Whether a character is walking on glass, grass, or concrete, you can really tell based on the subtle difference in how it rumbles. When playing Call of Duty, each trigger feels unique based on what weapon you're using. I'm actually blown away with how much this changes my gameplay experience. To the point where if a game takes full advantage of everything the DualSense has to offer, I'll choose to play it on PlayStation, just to see what ways they've implemented these incredible features. I sincerely hope that more and more games take greater advantage of this technology, and that we get many more inventive and sensational experiences. No matter the amazing specs or fantastic controllers, it really comes down to one thing: the games. The The launch lineup for this console is the best we've ever had for a PlayStation system, with most, if not all, games receiving either 8s or 9s, giving you a great selection to choose from with barely any misses. Astro's Playroom comes pre-installed with this system, and what most people were expecting to be a pack-in tech demo is truly a phenomenal way to celebrate PlayStation while introducing you to this new controller. While its short runtime of about 6 to 7 hours leaves me wanting more, I can truly suggest that anybody playing the PS5 using the DualSense for the first time should start with this game. Demon's Souls is a crushing and insanely difficult, but also insanely rewarding experience, with some of the best visuals I've ever seen in the series. If you're a glutton for punishment, but also understand just how much love Bluepoint has put into this remake, you're gonna love it. Of course, the best experience I've had so far with my PlayStation 5 has been Spider-Man Miles Morales. While its short and sweet campaign can be completed in about 4.5 hours, there is plenty to keep you occupied in a winter-covered New York City. With an incredible performance by its main cast, the storyline will have you pumping your fist in the air and even shedding a few tears as Miles grows to become his own Spider-Man. Miles Morales exceeds the quality of Insomniac's 2018 original by weaving a tighter and better paced experience with even more fun aspects added to the combat and even stealth. This is my favorite PS5 game so far, and everyone needs to play it. This new generation of PlayStation is off to an incredible start, and we can't wait to see where it takes us next. There is so much to look forward to for the system's first year. If Sony can keep up this momentum, and if developers can continue to take advantage of both the system and the DualSense, then I believe Sony will maintain its lead over all other consoles for this generation, yet again showing us that play has no limits.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's video as we take a look at all the highlights from Sony's latest PlayStation.
Let us know what you think of the PlayStation 5. Have you been able to get your hands on one? If so, what has been your favorite experience so far?
Let us know in the comments below.
I'm so stoked to see what Sony has in store for the future of this console.
Now, as we still get through this whole pandemic, we still haven't been able to get together to create the videos that you might be used to. And with vaccines on the horizon for 2021, that'll probably change. But during these past few months, we've been very active on our podcast. If you're a fan of movies, TV shows, toys, collectibles, gaming, and all things Geekcentric, then check us out on the Geekcentric podcast. So come on over. Links are in the description below.
Oh, and also, if you want to catch me playing some PlayStation 5 live on stream, you can do so over at twitch.tv/NatePlaysGames. And make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Nate.PlaysGames to see when I'm going live. But for now, I'm going to go play more PlayStation. Love ya.
Nate? Did he really leave? Okay. Also, with the holidays coming up this week, Kevin has a Christmas special as part of his Kev at Home series dropping tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you and your loved ones are being safe during these very bizarre times. We're excited for 2021, and we will see you in the next video. Because as always, we are Geekcentric, and you can be too. Peace.